Instagram has died and the new Instagram 2.0 is here. Now, Instagram originally was coined as a photo sharing app. It's what Instagram was built on that made it different from Facebook and YouTube and all of these other platforms. It was all about photos. However, recently the CEO of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, came out and said this: "We are no longer a photo sharing app," which is an absolutely huge statement. Photo sharing is what Instagram was built on, but they're officially making a shift. Now, this change hasn't happened overnight. It's been gradual, and Instagram have innovated and pivoted many times in the past. However, this statement confirms in effect such a massive change, which is why I want to talk about it in this video, as well as a few other changes and what you can do to capitalize on this and make the most of it to grow your audience faster going forward. Now, the new form of Instagram is all about video. I think a lot of people have seen this shift and recognize this over the past year or two in general on social media across all platforms. On Facebook, creators have been pushed to create 3-minute videos, which do really well in the algorithm, and they make them a ton of money on the monetization. TikTok has literally exploded and taken over the world with short 15 to 60-second video content. Snapchat saw this and pretty much just copied TikTok by adding in their own spotlight feature, which is the same as TikTok and Reels. YouTube has consistently been a pillar of the social media internet landscape with exclusively video content, and it was only a matter of time before Instagram started making this shift too, which first came years back when they first allowed you to share 60-second videos as opposed to the original 15, which before that you couldn't even do. Then they brought out IGTV, which was hyped up a huge amount and was going to act as a massive competitor to YouTube, but it pretty much fell flat on its face originally. However, I think going forward, this is going to be a massive pillar of Instagram, using IGTV and using these longer form videos. But we'll talk more about that later. Followed by in 2020 when Instagram finally released Reels, short form video content, which pretty much capitalized on the success of TikTok and made their own version to bring to Instagram. I actually saw just the other day it had been the 1-year anniversary of when Reels were originally released in India, where I believe they were first released after TikTok banned India from using the platform. Something about that. And now it seems that Instagram is going all in on video, and it is not hard to see why. Fake money, by the way, but there will be some serious cash on the line for Instagram doing this. The profitability of it is absolutely insane. Just think about it. You see a nice photo on Instagram, you scroll, you take a quick look, you give it a like, and you keep scrolling. That might take up 2 or 3 seconds of your attention if you are giving that a lot of attention. At the least, you might be spending a second or half a second on that piece of content, scrolling, liking, scrolling. And Instagram don't really earn a lot from 2 or 3 seconds of watch time or attention on a piece of content, especially if you're only following a few hundred people or even 1,000 people. And even if only 1 in 10 of them are posting daily, so 100 people, that's only 200 to 300 seconds of attention you can get from your home feed, which is like 5 minutes. However, if we take a look at video, it's a very different calculation. If Instagram choose that instead of promoting an image in someone's feed, they will in turn promote a video instead that is, say, 3 minutes long, think about how long someone can spend on that piece of content. Maybe the video is boring and you clicked on it, had a quick watch, and you clicked off it 10 seconds later. That's still a lot more attention than the absolute best case scenario of a regular image. However, if the video is engaging, captivating, enticing, and people want to watch it, then someone could spend 3 minutes watching that video and then they go and send it to their friend because they spent so much time on it, they've got more of an investment in the video, they got more out of it, and they're more likely to share it with someone. 3 minutes of watch time is a lot more profitable than 3 seconds of consuming an image. On top of this, ads can become more targeted, and this is why YouTube ads is such a powerful platform, is because of the video aspect. When businesses are running ads on the feed of Instagram, it is not as targeted as it possibly could be. Yes, you can target specific users, but you're not targeting what content your ads are showing up on. So your ads could go out to the right person. Let's say someone is advertising a course to me about how to grow on YouTube, which I'm trying to learn and I am definitely interested in, but it may not convert as well if it is between a post that my friend is making about a car that they've just bought, followed by a post about a football player, and they've got the ad in between. It's kind of irrelevant to the content. However, when you move to video, Instagram could in turn place that ad after a video that is teaching me about YouTube. So I could be watching that video, learning a bunch of tips, and then boom, they throw up an ad for a YouTube course, which is going to convert a lot better and be a lot more profitable for both the business and the platform, because they can charge more for their ad space. Now, I don't want to make Instagram out to be just profit driven. Yes, they are a company that is trying to make a profit. However, their profit is directly tied to how much people enjoy their app and how much time they spend on it. So if they improve the experience and push longer form content that keeps people on there for longer, they will make a profit. I can assure you that Instagram would not make changes that would cause users of the platform and consumers of content to spend less time on the platform just for the sake of profit. Because whilst they could do that and make a bunch of money quickly, over the long run, with people spending less time on the app, they would make a lot less money. And video itself is a lot more entertaining than single images. Adam mentioned that himself in his live stream he ran recently.
Video is driving an immense amount of growth online from all the major platforms right now. And it's one that I think we need to lean into more.
So Instagram are pushing video content and are probably going to continue pushing it more and more in future, and we know exactly why. But does this mean that everything you've learned so far about Instagram marketing and Instagram growth, especially on this channel here, which if you're not yet, make sure you subscribe and grab my Instagram ebook down below for $9. Subtle wee plug. Does this update make everything irrelevant? And how do we actually capitalize on this going forward? That's the two things I'm about to answer now. Well, the short answer to the first question is no. Instagram will still have feed content, and feed content will still get good reach. They're still going to be promoting stories. Hashtags are still going to be crucial. Ranking in the Explore page will be relatively similar, although I assume there'll be a little bit more weight towards video content. Optimizing your profile to convert people both into followers, leads, and customers is still going to be very important, as will speaking to your target audience. That there will never go out of fashion on any platform. And pretty much everything that I cover in this YouTube channel and in my paid Instagram ebook and crash course will still all be relevant. The only difference is video will be better than it previously was, which is really a win for everyone. But how do you capitalize on this going forward? Well, the obvious first step here, many of you will have already started with, and some of you will need to start with, and that is create video content. Obviously, whether this is dancing to trendy music, teaching people something you're an expert in, commentating over something you're passionate about, creating interesting documentaries or short films or travel videos, or whatever it is that you want to create. Simply create video content. Now, the exact way you create it may vary, but you got to create it. You got to get started. You can do live streams. Instagram absolutely love them, and hence why they're literally paying you $500. 1, 2, 3, 4, $500, real dollars, not fake ones like these. They will pay you that to go live. Or maybe you could go all in on IGTV. Instagram are literally, once again, paying creators for their views on IGTV. Or maybe you focus on Reels. These go nuts in the algorithm and can help you reach a ton of new followers. They are the three forms of video content to focus on, and actually, in fact, it seems like normal video posts and IGTV is sort of getting merged slowly so that it'll just be video content and there won't be a differentiation between the two. It'll just be video content which you can post for longer than 60 seconds. My suggestion would be to focus on one form of video content right now. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, and then when you start getting good at that and you start understanding how to create great content and what your audience likes and how to make it engaging and the editing and the thumbnails and all of that, once you get that sorted, then from that point on, I would start repurposing that content for the other formats. So maybe this means each week you go live and do a big Q&A with your audience for 1 or 2 hours, and then you go ahead and you chop up some of the clips into 2, 3, 4 minute IGTV videos, and then maybe you chop up some of the 15-second rants or quotes or golden nuggets of information into Reels that you can then post as Reels, and all of a sudden from one live stream per week you've got a ton of content. But regardless of the way that you do it, leaning into video will help you massively when it comes to growing your audience going forward. Now, the other thing that I want to mention, which may sound counterintuitive to what I've just said, is don't don't fall into the shiny object trap. Now, the shiny object syndrome is the idea that you jump from new opportunity to new opportunity to new opportunity without giving any of them enough time to see sustainable success. When it comes to Instagram, don't abandon everything you've already learned and built to jump on this new trend of video. You want to slowly integrate it into what you're already doing. So if you already post great infographics or carousels, or maybe you're a model and you post photos of yourself, keep doing that, but just slowly implement some video content in there to add to what you're doing, to amplify it. Don't just go from feed posts and then go all in on Reels, and then if a year later Instagram TV is the thing, go all in on Instagram TV, because you won't really continue to build your audience, if that makes sense. Like, you'll build all these random audiences, but you won't have like one pillar piece of content that people follow you for, if that makes sense. Instead, like I say, focus on your core content and then add in Reels. When Reels drop, you should start adding in a few of those. When Instagram TV's popping, do some more of those. When live streams are popular, do some more of those. When new things are coming, add them in, but keep going with your base core content and strategy. Personally, I plan to keep posting motivational quotes on my motivational Instagram pages. However, I'm going to start adding in more short form viral Instagram Reels, which are related to my niche. And I may even include some 2 or 3 or 5 minute IGTV videos from motivational speeches. And then on my company page at Cleverpreneur, I'm still going to be putting out infographics and quotes that are made by me that are teaching you about Instagram, but I'm also likely going to upload some clips from my YouTube channel as IGTV videos, or upload some really short ones as Reels. And the best piece of advice before I wrap this video up that I can give you about creating video content if you're awkward and shy in front of the camera like I was, is just to go out there and do it. I was horrendous on video at the start, and I'm still not particularly great. If you go back and watch my YouTube videos from years ago, you'll see what I mean. You just get better through doing it. That's the best advice I can give. You just need to start, do it consistently, and you'll get better. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope this video helped. Drop your biggest takeaway that you got from it down below. And if you want to learn more in-depth, in-detail strategies to grow and monetize your audience on Instagram, grab my ebook and crash course, which is bundled below in the top link in the description for just $9. That's it from me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.